No, no. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? You know I was gonna come back. You know it was. Can't help it. Can't help it. Been watching some Bernie Sanders interviewing punk rocker videos. You know what I mean? It's always something to look at. Bernie Sanders says the darndest things, and so do punks. You know what I mean? They're kind of more goth. Wish I could put up the URL of things on here.
Someone's already online. Hello.
Yo, what's good? Right. Cameron has like, I think Cameron comes to he clicks on the links they throw up. So I think that you know, man, if you click, I mean, she had to wait to talk to me. But anyways, what am I connecting to? No, don't connect me to things. I hate being connected. Oh, is everything okay? I thought something bad was happening. All right. Outlast an intense nightmare. Grimes oversharing in interviews compilation. I don't know if that's something I want to watch, but for some reason I do. Probably shouldn't want to watch that. I don't know why I have such a disturbed mind. You're more disturbed, more disturbed brain, more issue-headed, disturbed brained. If you are thinking of doing these types of actions. Oh. Let's see if I don't fly off the edges of the racetrack this time. Good luck. I'll be needing it. Where's the pipe? The pipe. Oh no, they're gonna send me off. Oh no, I'm out skis.
What is that?
Oh, my battery's low.
How are you racing?
I don't know, the dude that like, so that guy, I messed up his car, right? And then I brought it back, and then yeah, no, the guy in the car that was all messed up right there. I messed up his car. That's why. Oh no.
Relax. Go.
No. That was terrible. So like the Don had me mess up this dude's car because he's really good, right? And he think his car. They thought, you know, his car is for sure faster than our boys, right? And we got a boy, Michael. It'll go through it again. I forgot. I think it was like Michael Dunn or something. You saw that, right? Well, they beat him up last night, and so he can't drive. And they were like, "Dude, you know how to drive a cabbie, so you're the only one that, you know, we can trust, really." Because I guess he's been the getaway driver, right? You know, for them of recent, right? See, from Europe, the hotshot favorite Martin Lichtenberg, and that's who Morello brought in to see Mikey Dunn, the local favorite, here in Los Angeles. Did that whole racetrack just pop in for a second there? All right, where's the fight? I'm never gonna win in these conditions.
The last thing I saw was that the Don gave you permission to beat up those guys that beat you up. Remember?
Yeah,
Those guys that beat you up.
I'm pretty sure I went ahead and beat them up.
So,
I think I'm way past that.
Okay, well
Like, remember there was that shootout at the cabin?
I don't even know that.
You remember there was a shootout out at like a cabin, and like and we were both watching me shoot these guys, and like I got a shotgun. Remember like I found a shotgun on a desk and started rolling around like a place with like a shotgun in this game. How could you not remember that? You don't remember that? And they kept killing me, and then eventually, like, I got it, and then I had to, like, go after a dude and shoot at him from my car. You don't remember that? Because you were, like, right next to me the whole time I did that. Who knows when you're awake? Your eyes are open, but nobody's home.
What the fuck?
Don't cuss on my screen, on my stream. We're gonna get Sujin Wojcicki's date. We're gonna get zucked. We're gonna get Wojcickied.
What is what?
Wojcickied? I don't know, like the
No.
woman that like runs YouTube, and he's like Susan Wojcicki. Wojcicki. I think it's it's Wojcicki. Wojcicki, because it's like Wojcicki. 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 It's either Wojcicki or Wojcicki. What a name. Yeah. See, I like to smoke the breakfast of champions. I take that special K and put it in my pipe. I'm just kidding. There's no special K out here. I just kind of realized how that sounded. So yeah, no special K. It's probably just as bad as cursing on your stream, saying things like that. Oh man, this new pipe, it needs a boil already, man.
I need to put my hair up around you because you're just gonna make my hard work stink.
Dude, don't our hair and body smell so good? We should bump uglies. We should smash pubes. We should smash pubes because we smell so good. And we should like 69 and put our face in each other's soapy hairs.
You're gonna make our audience members go away.
Oh, did I say anything bad?
We have innocent.
Did I say anything bad, or did I use enough innuendo that you think that?
We have innocent audience members.
We don't have innocent audience members. Our audience members are all criminals. But what did I say? Ugh, never mind.
What did you say?
I don't know. I'm asking you if I said anything like outwardly bad.
No, just perverted.
Good. Well, like, because I don't want to be. I want to be. My stream to be left alone by Wojcicki. Wojcicki. Something's not right, man. Something's not 100% right. I better be paid. Let me see. Dude, like, I'm serious. Like, if we haven't been paid by tomorrow, like when we wake up tomorrow, then there's like, I'm not even joking, a problem. There's a problem. There's a big problem because I'm gonna tell you why.
You did what you did.
Because
You were supposed to the day you were supposed to.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't think you certified the day you were supposed to.
There's not a date you're supposed to. That you just have to do it before a certain date.
No, I know, but I mean, like, if you wanted it a certain day, you had to do it. Like, if you wanted it yesterday, you were supposed to do it the day before.
That's not how that works. So, the way that works is no matter when you certify, no.
Wow.
So no matter when you certify, it comes the next day, right? That's my experience, right? You certify, it comes in 24 hours. Well, it's been way over 24 hours now. And so if tomorrow we wake up and it's not in there, dude, like I'm telling you, it's going that denotes a serious issue, because when I came back, like, it doesn't say, I'm looking at the transactions, right? And it doesn't say there's only withdrawals, and the only time that they put money in was many weeks ago, like the last week, right? Following? Okay, so they haven't put any money in. However, like the day after I certified, I checked to see if they paid me, right? And I had like $190 more dollars than I was supposed to. But then I looked at my transactions, like, did they give me 190? But no, nowhere did it say I was given 190. So I just thought that I chalked it up to me just, not spending as much money as I thought I did. And then I still think that that's what happened, because I was pretty sure that, like, I had this amount of money, and then when I looked up, there was 190 more dollars than I thought I had. And I just think that, like, oh, maybe I thought I spent that, but I just didn't, right? And there's no transaction additions. You get it what I'm saying here? So if they never pay us, we got a problem, because that means that, like, I got some weird amount and then they never paid us. How weird is that, I got this weird amount that's not even, like, registering in the in the system, really, right? It doesn't say, like, plus $90, plus 190 from anybody. So this whole 190 extra thing is completely in my head, I mean, it's completely only in my head. Like, it's the extra, the figure of 190, right, is the figure of how much more money I saw than what I had expected that I had. I know for a fact that it was 180 more than it was for sure I had. And so I know I was given some money. But it doesn't even say anybody gave me money. It's very odd, man. This whole situation is very odd, and I really hope that just by tomorrow, it's, like, gonna be like the way it was, and you know what I mean? Like I hope that, like, by tomorrow we wake up, everything's fine, and it's good. We move on, Just how it took a while this time, I'm signing into the actual UI online right now to make sure that everything was done. Yeah, my certification for 214 to 227 has been received. Yeah, they haven't taken anything from my claim balance. And it says last payment issued on 216, so I haven't been paid. Alright, so everything's...
Is it a holiday?
I don't think it's a holiday, but it's just...
Women's History Month. That's it.
Women's History Month? It goes from Black History Month to Women's History Month? That makes no sense. Why don't you just give everybody a freaking month? Yeah, maybe on April Fools, when everybody certifies, they'll give us no money. They'll like empty our accounts and be like, April Fool. that'd be shocking.
Oh, wait! Yeah, get yours.
I'm gonna let my hair down. Yep, I'm letting my
good bet for longer.
No, my hair smells better for longer because I'm a hippie. Dude, smell my hippie hair. Look how long and crazy my hair is, see?
Dude,
this is where serial killers let their hair down, you know what I mean?
you make me freaking crazy.
Like they said in that weird, remember that weird girl that said that in that, like, Cecil Hotel documentary? This is where serial killers come to let their hair down. I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I just imagine a serial killer clean his hair there, and he just, they take his clothes and wrap him in a robe, and it's just like, what do you mean they let their hair down? But I see something else in my mind. Serial killers let their hair down. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Their hair's always down.
You're right. That's what I'm trying to say. That was something that I wanted to say. It's like, when are
uptight.
Yeah, when are they uptight? I guess some serial killers are leading double lives, right? So yeah, some of them do, like, yeah, but the most serial killers that we think about like Richard Ramirez and that mop that he had on his head, where it was just like, oh, he would go to, like, Skid Row to just disappear because everybody there was homeless and looked like him. So it was hard to really pick him out of everybody.
Wait,
But
they
today,
confirmed that
he would have been completely looked at. Like, dude has a pentagram carved into his hand. What's up? What's good? What'd you say?
they confirmed that he had stayed there.
I think that's where they found him. Yeah.
Oh, they found him there?
I'm pretty sure that's where they found him. But yeah, Richard Ramirez stayed. They said that he would not only stay in the Cecil for many like times, like weeks at a time, but he would murder somebody, come back to the Cecil, go to the back alley, which they knew like the name of the street. I forgot the name of the street, but they went to the back alley of the Cecil. Would take off his bloody clothes, throw them in the dumpster, and walk barefoot with bloody barefoot, like with bloody feet, but be barefoot. Barefoot and naked, walking up to his room in the Cecil, and nobody would stop him or say anything to him, right?
But they noticed that he had bloody bare.
Yeah, they noticed those things about him, but they'd say like, oh, he stepped on some glass, or he's had a bad night, like, and we're just gonna. They didn't talk to the people. They didn't care. They paid and they let them do what they wanted. If you start asking questions, they're gonna lose business. If you, they got business because people.
Who the fuck lets a place like that just run?
That's what always questions me is who kind of place lets a place, what kind of city like lets a place like that keep going, and I think it's because like if it wasn't there, then Skid Row would be even longer and worse, and then so the all the rich folks have put it there, and also that somebody is making money off of those people. Knowing that, some of these Cecil Hotel people will be prostitutes that do make some form of money, and so if we make it like low income, they'll live there, and so it's always full of people constantly. And then now we got the tourism thing going on, so with the stay on Main, I don't know if that's still closed from the Elisa Lam situation, but like they've turned half of the Cecil Hotel because of the tenants that have never moved out and always had money for rent there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those people have gotten to create residences there, and so now half of the Cecil Hotel isn't even a hotel; it's actually low-income housing.
They said that half of it is reserved.
Is low-income housing? Yeah, because we can't just throw all those people out in the street. That's inhumane. You know what I mean? However, yeah, when it was just a hotel and everybody was there, and it's like you can come here for this amount of money a night, if they had an open room, which I thought was very cool, and I think there should be more places like that today. Just little hostels that you can go in and out of like that, travelers hotels that are cheap. I think they should these places that do this. They should clean the place as good as they clean hotel rooms, but keep them bunked so that. When I pay $35 for a room, I know that I will be sharing it with 2 other people. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But if it's dirty, then it's not fine. You know what I mean? If they don't do their utmost to clean the sheets, clean the bed, make sure there's no bed bugs, make sure everything's correct, then why? Then there's not even a point to it. You know what I mean? There's no point in even doing it. So. Screw that. The cheap places in San Francisco where you just get a lot of dudes. I used to know a couple dudes that would do this. They'd have jobs, right? But to make some money on a weekend, they'd know a girl that would be down to turn some tricks, right? And they'd take her to a hotel in San Francisco, right? And they'd take pictures of her, right, in the hotel. And then they'd make a post on Craigslist saying you can come here and meet her for a donation of $150. And then the guy pays for the hotel. The girl does the guys and in San Francisco at one of these really cheap hotels that say that don't stay, where you see on Yelp they're don't stay here, there's bed bugs. It's yeah, because they're only for prostitution really. And so guys, to make some extra money on their weekends, I knew a couple dudes that would do this because I knew a lot of Filipino dudes in specific. I didn't want to rat out the race, but it'd be Filipino dudes, and they know either a Filipino girl or a white girl. It would always be a Filipino girl or a white girl, and the Filipinos dudes were into shabu. Really, really hardcore, and so were the Filipino girls and the white girls, and so they would be down to turn tricks and just make hella money and split the money, and so the guy would just pay for the hotel, and it'd be like a hotel in San Francisco that's only like 100 a room, and then like he'd call his boys over, and she knew nobody, right? And he's the one that knows all the men and paid for the hotel, right? So he gets half the money, and she gets half the money, and then they also get to smoke dope the whole night in a room without worrying about the police. And so that was a very common thing that some Filipino dudes that I knew that were really into gambling, if they wanted to have like a really good weekend, they would do that. They would hook up with a trick and like get like a little racket going for a weekend, stay for a weekend in a hotel, and Craigslist, put a thing up on Craigslist, and they would literally sit back and watch TV. I remember coming to visit one of my friend's boy. It was just boy, and so I really believe you when that people would use that name if they're Filipino. Like,
I have a Tito boy.
Tito boy?
An uncle boy.
Named Tito boy? Yeah, well, that's funny. You have an uncle.
Tito means boy.
Yeah, so you have an uncle boy.
Uncle boy.
That's funny.
It's obviously not their names, but like, I don't know. That's
right.
Just
it's just yeah. So this dude that was named Boy or Boy, they call him Boy or they would call him Boy, and he was.
Yes, they do that thing.
He was very. He was very. Yeah, he was very young. He wasn't an old. He was young but middle aged, and like I would guess you would kind of say he was charming. And so yeah, and
he would do that.
Yeah, he was charming. He would do it the most. He was a friend of ours that would do it the most. And then one time we were like, me and Spencer really wanted to smoke some shabu, and then this is way back in the day when I still did it. And then he was like, "Do you want to meet up with what's it called, Boy?" And I was like, "You talking about what's it called, the dude that hangs out with the girls?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Is he hanging out with the girl right now?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "It's cool if we come through." And he's like, "Yeah." I think I'll call him and make sure that there's
You like saw the prostitute there?
Yeah, and I was like, "You sure that we can come through?" And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna call first to make sure they're not busy." And then he called, and then literally the whole day that like they were supposed to be turning tricks turned into like them just having fun with us. We just like passed the bowl around the whole day. We watched like Training Day and all like these crazy free movies that come on hotel TV. We're all watching it hella like intently because we're high on crank. So we're like, Training Day is the best movie ever. You guys see that scene? That was great. And it's like, yeah.
With the hooker.
With the hooker. They're supposed to be turning tricks, you know.
Are they Filipinos?
Yes, they were all Filipino, and we were like treating.
No, like
the girl was Filipino too. Yes, and we're treating she's dressed. Not in like a hooker way, and so like in like a hooker uniform
Do you
she's
think
wearing.
he had sex with the hookers?
He probably did. You know what I mean? Maybe he'd put some word, he'd put it down on them. But I feel like most of the time he was just always trying to make money. A lot of dudes that smoke meth and do uppers, they're not down to get all lovey-dovey and touchy. It's just like some guys do, and it's very odd. There's a very odd few, like that. If not on Molly, if on like cocaine or methamphetamine, can still get that like, oh, touch me, have sex with me, cuddle with me type of like attitude. But they usually don't. They usually like can't sit still. They want to go do other things. They want to like take apart a radio instead of like actually like have and like sit down and like do foreplay and then like the genitals barely work of the man when they're on amphetamines. And so really unless you're on MDMA, which is like a completely different chemical experience. It's going to be you're not going to feel lovey-dovey, you know what I mean? And so it's like downers and other things like that really make you feel cuddly and down to get down. And so like I feel like that guy, because he smoked constantly, like smoked like the way I smoke weed, the way is how he smokes. Terrible. He smokes shabu, and so he would just crazily smoke it, puff, right? And so like I guarantee you that he never cared about sex. Like when you're high on meth, you don't care about sex. You feel so good. You feel so good already. You're just like you feel like absolutely like astonishingly amazing. It'd be a lie to say that it's not astonishingly amazing. Like when you try it, as bad as it is and terrible, and how I do not condone this, The reason why you see so many people doing it, if you wonder why are there so many just crackheads walking around, how many, I mean, tweakers just walking around, like, why do they even do that horrible stuff? I have to admit to you people that don't know, it's an astonishingly good feeling. Truly astonishing. However, I don't do it. I used to do it a bunch. I don't do it anymore. So what would that tell you about the drug? Even though it feels astonishing, I feel like that says all you need to know about the drug. Is that a lot of people that do it for a long period of time regret it and also end up having really bad issues in life. So I feel like that's all you need to know right there. Dude, come on, that was not cool. Oh man, that wasn't cool. He like, I guess that's just how it is how it goes. I got spun out.
You've been getting spun out.
I've been getting spun out, but like I was trying to get aggressive, you know what I mean, and like, you know, get my car in the mix, you know? And some faster cars that were already accelerating much faster than I was, right? Started hitting my car at funky angles, right? And then started hitting my car at funky angles, you know what I'm saying? And then what was I gonna say? It spun me out. You know what I mean? It's like they did pit maneuvers on me. Here we go. I explained to you why we're racing. I explained to you. I told you. I said, the Don has money on a racer that they beat up last night, and so I got to drive for him. Yeah, the other gang obviously beat him up so that they could win. Knowing that our driver's a really good driver, they were like, oh, let's beat him up. And they broke his arm, broke his leg, so he can't steer, can't press the gas and brake. So all I gotta do is stay in it, man. I love the detail and beauty. I love the music too. That's why I turn the music up, because the music is so... No, it's sand trap! I mean, the hate trap, honestly. That message, I gotta remember that, please. I can't, like, let that happen again. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my God, I crushed him. Flip it, dude. I'm a sucker. You's a sucker. You's a sucker, hoe. It's the wrong way?
Wrong way home.
This ain't the wrong way, my nigga.
I hope not.
And now we way off the algorithm. They don't like the way we talk out here. What do you mean? Oh, I drifted it. Did you see that, though? Oh, man, I gotta finish it. So I wonder, do I have to, like, finish the race? Or do I have to, could I just finish the race and do it? Must I win? That's what I really want to know. It's like, do I have to have a winning... Oh, man. Do I gotta get, like, a 1 through 4 pole position? Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm drifting old dirty race cars. Go, man. You can't ever have situations like that and still be in the race. Like, it just doesn't work. I love the fucking... I love the music. No! I just spin around. I'm just spinning and spinning and spinning. Oh my goodness. Now I'm just literally doing a sideshow in the middle of the street.
Lichtenberg's not going to win, and Angelo's trailing too. Unless there's more surprises in store.
See, they already said the dude that, like, the Don does not want it to win and under any circumstances ain't gonna win, right? And here I am driving. And they have to know that, like, I'm not a professional driver, you know? Sand trap. That's insanity. That's insanity. Insanity, dude. I gotta stay on the freaking road. I have to stay. That's the key. That's the key to the safe where all the money is. You need to stay on the road. Okay? More smoking and driving. What's going? Bloop, bloop. Oh, bloop. So watch, I can make it go. Watch, listen to this. Can you hear
I
it?
can hear you hitting your face more than you're making the noise.
You can hear it though, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I used to know a friend that could do it really well, like loud, like when he'd go like that, flick his cheek, and it'd go what, and like just like that. It's kind of interesting, huh? Sounds like a drop. It can kind of fuck with like a guard. Be like,
A guard?
yeah, like make him come see, like, what's that dripping over there? And then like choke his ass. He comes around the corner.
When the fuck would you ever do that?
I don't know if I ever got like into a time machine and like went to a Turkish prison in the 1930s and I needed to escape. And there was like literally like no electronic systems and you could just choke guards out and dress as them and then go around with a fake mustache. Be like, I'm Turkish, what do you mean? Baklak. I can make that joke, I'm Turkish. Yes. There's just a lot of box and locks in the Turkish languages and names. You end up with names like Cenk Uygur when you're Turkish. Cenk Baklak. I'm not saying, I'm serious. That'd be some serious Turkish name, man. Kanjan. It's like a Turkish, it's like an Armenian name that's highly like Turkish, what do you call that? Like, it's like Turkish, what do you call that? Like, inspired with the whole khayum. The khayum. So it's khayumjan. Kayumjian. That's how you're supposed to say it. It's supposed to be Kayumjian. And it's like, Jesus, you Turkish, Armenian, and you kill each other.
And they kill each other.
Yeah, they killed each other. You know what I mean? The Armenians and the Turks, you know, like border each other, and the Turks and the Armenians, even though they're like the same freaking people. You know, one's Christian. The Armenians are Christian. The Turkish are like violent Muslims. I'm Muslim, but not like that. They yeah. And a group of Turkish nationalists, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, named themselves Turkish nationalists that were also Muslim nationalists, staunch Muslim believers, and also Turkish nationalists, calling themselves the Young Turks, as in the new generation, right? Calling themselves the Young Turks, killed in a genocide like 1.2 million Armenians.
Wow, so why would that
And nobody even really talks about it. Name themselves the Young Turks? I have no idea. I think because they were Turkish and young, and they did that, and they just weren't even thinking because they didn't know their history. I literally think
other people don't know history?
I literally think that they just don't know history that badly, which like would straight up dequalify them as someone who should be talking about the things they talk about. Plus,
but also-
and they have like that girl, like the girl of the Young Turks, Anna Kasparian. She is obviously, you know, by her last name, detectably Armenian, and so right. So it's like it's funny you have an Armenian girl on your squad, but she won't ever say anything about the Armenian genocide, and like you guys should apologize for it. You guys should just be like, you know, our name has nothing to do with the Armenian genocide. We do. They should just say something. They just because people don't admit it existed. People say it didn't happen. People just say it didn't happen. There's pictures of it, but it didn't happen. Like and it's not like, you know, contested like the other thing. It happened. It happened just the way it happened. That's why we know it was 1.2 million people, not something like 6. You know what I mean? It was a number that is almost doable, you know? So it's like, okay, yeah. And then there's, you know what I mean? Like, it happened in 1912, and there's still better documentation of it, you know? And there's something that happened, any specifics? I'm already not on any algorithm ever. Really. I've already bucked myself off the algorithm to the point where you just talk freely, but whatever. This giant hippie mop smells so good, and I just want to smoke more ganja. Oh, I played more Mafia, of course. Oh no! That's how you know life is not doing you good. When you're in a race car going 80 miles an hour into a wall. More like a cool 45 miles an hour, but still fast. And into a wall. I mean, going 1 mile an hour into a wall would be insanity. Like, what are you doing, sir?
Sir. Calm down.
One sign says safety and the other sign says fast. Which one? You can only pick one.
Safely and fast.
Yeah, one says safety and the other goes fast. And so I'm like, I can only do one. She says safety fast. I don't know what that means. Am I supposed to fast safely? Is that what they mean? Were they oh no. Were they guessing diet trends? You know what I mean, like 30 years in advance? Oh no, I'm stuck in a piece of, hey, how much I can't drive. Go, no, I got you. He called me an am. I gotta get out of here. I'm the worst. Alright, yo.
I'm gonna try after.
After this try, should I let you try or should I just finish the race?
No, let me try.
Let you try to win? Alright. Yeah, okay.
Well, let me try one freaking lap at least.
I will let you try because I want you to feel how like they very much so realistically have created the physics of like a 1930s car. It does not stop on it. Like when you try to press the brakes, it just goes like pressing the brakes at anything of a high speed, and a high speed in these cars is like 60 to 70 miles per hour. Unless you brake, like, and you're not, and you have to, when you brake in the car, you have to be going straight and like less than 30 miles an hour, or you'll just completely lose control. Yeah, and then like so every time you like gain a lot of speed, you have to understand that you have to safely remove the speed and get down to a safe, you know what I mean, before you try to brake hard. And so everything is like this weird dance of braking and accelerating, and it's very odd. Look at this guy, oh no. Yes, oh man, see I got punished for my cheated to choose. Okay, I'm still in this. Not totally dead yet. You gotta really stop moving or you're gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna start all over again. Relax. I've done this like 10,000 times and all I've done is fuck up, so I really need some shit focus.
Son of a bitch! Out there. Hopefully nothing serious.
See, Lichtenberg is the guy that was not supposed to win, and that's all the Don cared about. Ah. And it says that I'm still in the race, so it's like you know, I'm still in the race, so like maybe I should just finish, you know? Because all he cared about was us winning and Lichtenberg Lichtenberg losing. He said the Don wants to win, but what he really wants is Lichtenberg to lose. Yes, he said. Fuck it. Here you go. Here, you can try. You can
Go. Why didn't you just keep going?
I wasn't going. So you agree with me that maybe I should just finish the race?
Okay, let me try once.
That's what I was saying. Because I'm starting
what?
to get really annoyed. What do you mean? What is what?
Oh my God, what is the controls?
Just R2 to go, L2 to stop.
Okay.
Careful with the geography of the track, you know?
How do you boost?
There's no boost.
I saw your car had like a boost on it.
Like earlier when you were like ramming people, I think that's X, but like you have to like hold it and like let it go, and I don't believe you can do it now. I think that's only when you're in like certain chases when you're like ramming. You can try to see if you can boost, but really that's just going to make you fly off the track, and you'll see. Just get used to the physics. Don't move around like crazy. Remember, the straighter line you go, the faster you go. You know what I mean? What are you doing? You're just smashing.
Damn!
Oh,
Damn it!
Yes! It's very realistic.
Frick.
Dude, stop. Just
I don't know how to turn.
Press start and freaking start over. If you're done, start over.
That was quick.
Start over.
How do I start over?
Press start. OMG, start.
Okay.
Start.
Okay.
R1. R1.
Okay.
R1. R1. There you go. Load a last checkpoint. Maybe L1 just once, maybe. Would have taken you all the way around, I'm not sure.
They really made those cars freaking heavy.
They're real. They're 1930s vehicles. They don't have good brakes. They're old. They're some of the first cars ever made. You have to know how to drive them. You have to know how they feel and all that.
Got some news from the grid here. Lost Heaven local favorite Mikey Gunn is out. Replacing him is Tommy Angelo. Well, I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing him good luck. They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start. The track rolls away, but there were some flurried races from the mechanics in the pit lane. Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg.
Good break.
Oh my God!
If you're going out of control, let go of the gas.
How do I turn the car?
Then turning the car.
Trailing at the end of the pack.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's intentional. Like, stop. That reminded me.
I feel like completely letting go of the freaking gas at turn is gonna be better than just like
Yes.
getting stuck.
You know that's how they're doing it, right? That's how you're supposed to race.
Like,
You can't just
completely
turn
go.
it. Can you turn at really fast speeds? You drive. You're a better driver than me. Can you just turn at really fast speeds, or no? Don't you turn sharper when you slow down? And you have more control of the car too, right? Right. So if you're going hella fast, watch out. Yeah, don't do what I did. That's perfect. That was perfect.
Are pushing ahead toward the front of the field.
Hold on. Yep. There you go. Just like that. That's how you're gonna win this race, and that's what I need to do. I'm gonna continuously not do that. So you just gotta try again and do it just like you're doing now. Or hit something. You You just can't hit anything.
Okay.
Just drive. All you gotta do is just make sure you stay on the road.
Okay.
Stay on the road. Stay on the road. Don't spin out. Don't hit anything.
Okay.
And I think that you will definitely get at least 1, 2, 3. You'll definitely finish somewhere.
I want to at least go before 7, which is half.
Right. Don't. That's what I was feeling. I was like, man, I at least want to just like, at least like,
Be in the upper half.
yeah, be in like the somewhere between like 4 and 7, man. Like if they can do better than 4, I'd be ecstatic.
You're right.
Got some news from the grid here. Lost Heaven local favorite Mikey Gunn is out. Replacing him is
It's just realistic, though, you know what I mean? And these are the race cars, so they're some of the craziest cars to drive in the game. But the other cars get just as fast if you give them enough space. And then they have like even worse brakes because they're not race cars or anything, right? And it's really intense. You know what I'm saying?
Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg is
They said don't hit anything, remember? Do it again, do it again. What are you doing? Just do it.
There's no way to like back up.
Yes, I said hold L2.
Whole L2 just.
L2 is the brake, right?
Yeah.
After you hold on to it, after you've completely come to a stop, if you're
Okay.
still holding on to L2, you'll start to back up. Like every game.
Oh my god, how do I reverse? Make a 3-point turn.
Just like every other game.
I don't know.
Like every Grand Theft Auto, every game ever. I think it's even L2 to walk backwards on your horse with like, yeah, RDR. It's like, yeah, L2, man.
Okay, I swear. This time I swear.
That's what I told myself like 15 times before I handed it off to you.
I swear.
I think there's 2 number 3s. I'll have to look at that again. Oh no, I swear it's like 2 number 3 cars. I don't like being 13. As soon as I saw that, I was like, this is gonna be difficult. This is such an unlucky number. Red.
Who gets to be up front?
I don't know. And we're slow and steady.
Son of a bitch!
Good job. But don't let them spin you out. There you go. Good job. Now get out of the way. Yep. Slow down. Good job.
You're no
See, they're
good!
slowing down too. You're good. You're doing great. No. You're good. You're just as good. No, don't worry about it. Stay inside of the turn.
Son of a bitch!
Try to stay on the inside of the turn.
What is that?
The closer,
Oh.
the inside of the turn. You know, so you don't take these wide turns. You know, so you're faster. Inside of the turn. There you go.
Yes!
What is he doing?
Be quiet! I'm trying not to freaking run into anything.
Good job, dude. Inside of the turn. Yeah.
See ya!
Inside of the turn again.
Second lap? No.
You're doing great. You're doing really good, Rona. You're 14 out of 16. You're doing good. No, you're doing good. Alright, your second lap now. Remember, there's gonna be a turn up.
No! This is bad.
Lichtenberg no longer a contender. The front three are jostling for position. It's a tight pack as
think it's good. I think it's doing great though.
Man, you slide around like that.
It's just really a real car. Man. Yeah, I love that they did that. I was like, are they really gonna make them like? I remember when I found out they were gonna make another one. I was like, is it gonna be real? Is it gonna be realistic, or are they gonna make the cars all like hella easy to like maneuver and unrealistic? Which was gonna make
I
me.
don't even see nobody near me.
Lichtenberg's not going to win, and Angelo's trailing too. Unless there's more surprises in store.
Oh, great. Lichtenberg is like behind me.
No, he said Lichtenberg's done. Just continuously repeating that Lichtenberg's done. Not in this shit. So I'm really wondering if they continuously repeat that to remind you that all you need to do is finish.
Far behind. Anyone could win.
Damn it. The last one. You want to try it over? Or do you want me to?
Oh, it's not gonna run the third lap.
I know. Do you want to start over?
Just go ahead and finish it. See if it makes you good. If it does, then good.
Podium places, or is it someone else's time to shine?
Oh no!
The new challenger, Tommy Angelo, trailing at the end of the pack.
They're already like out.
This first to Garcia. Garcia struggles on the bend. This could go anywhere.
Want to restart?
Yeah.
Here, we're too far. It's embarrassing. you
It's funny it
check.
had a restart button.
I know, they're like, you want to finish this last? Are you sure?
This is gonna be difficult. There's no way, from what I'm seeing, that we're ever going to get first. And so, like, if I finish, I'm gonna try to just finish in front of somebody. You know what I mean? If I can finish in front of somebody, then there we go. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, you know what I mean?
They're lined up on the grid.
It ain't gonna happen.
Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg is out.
Yo, you gotta stop doing that. Could you imagine? You just like tried the race, right? Could you imagine how hard it would be if someone was like jumping on the bed next to you while you were doing that race? That'd been really difficult, eh?
Son of a bitch!
Racing out there. Hopefully nothing serious. Are these the final podium places, or is
Good.
it someone else's time to shine?
Him!
Yes, me, I'm doing well, believe it or not. It's great. No!
You're no good!
You Irish bastard. No! No! Ah!
You have to remember that one.
Okay. Okay. Tasty.
Fucking good. You just got your cell phone.
Wasn't fit for a straw.
No, I don't like
drinking my
Hot shot
frosty.
favorite, Martin Lichtenberg, taking some time out of the International Series to compete with us today. They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start.
I didn't know you can put in the
Yeah. To watch the whole thing every time. You should have asked me if we could skip it. I thought you wanted to see the cinematic.
every single time.
Yeah. I was wondering why you didn't ask. Off me. Whatever.
Yeah!
I'm cheating from Angela right there. I was sandbagging. Wasn't even on the road. I wasn't even on the road.
Asshole!
Fuck, man. That's just angering. That's just fucking angering. So serene. Make you feel less angry about my racing problems.
From Europe, we got the hot shot favorite.
Fuck that hot shot.
They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah. Real Chad right there. Move out of the way. I tried to go in the outside corner to avoid all you dunces. Not gonna compliment my driving? Like announcer guy? He didn't say I was aggressive. I feel like that was even more aggressive than last time.
Nice! Don't spin!
No spin. Oh, don't spin. No, you guys. Alright.
Just do it slowly! Go! Okay, go!
There we go. Yep.
You can't overturn it.
Yeah, you can't hold the steering wheel. You have to just go like I'm not too far from
Go!
Whoa!
Go!
What? Okay.
Go! Straight, go!
It wasn't even the way I was like. I wasn't even the way I was turning. It was just like going crazy in another direction. Could I even possibly catch up to them?
You don't hit a driver now.
Like,
It's straight now. Just go fast as you can.
well, yeah, but they're going as fast as they can too. So that's how races are. Like, and we're all in the exact same car, going at the exact same speeds. If it's a straight away from me, it's a straight away from them. No, sand trap.
Go.
No, don't spin. So dumb. I think they kind of over slippery the sand traps. Like, I feel like the car wouldn't exactly like start spinning like it was on ice. Like, I feel like it would start going a lot slower. I feel like when I hit the sand trap, I think those are to slow the cars down before they hit the wall, right? And so if it would spin you out, it wouldn't be much of a help, right? You know? So all it should do is slow me down. I feel like that's all it would do in real life. I feel like if I was in a real car, even in a jalopy like these old cars, right? that I would, as soon as I hit that sand, my car would slow down, even if one or two of my wheels went onto the sand, right? That I would lose a great speed and acceleration ability, but I wouldn't spin out. That is my only problem. The only times where spinning out is most definitely my problem is when I'm going way too fast and then I try to brake extremely hard, like so. And then if I don't even have to hit something, and physics will like spin the car out of play. Yeah, I can't get too aggressive. Bumping off of their cars messes it up too.
Oh, shit, we're inside. Let's go.
McKellen is leading. Moore not far behind. Anyone could win.
What? Why is that just a rock now? Ugh. You saw that, right? Oh my god. It's a freaking thing of hay. We just stopped a race car.
You would just go over it.
It would just go right
Wasn't
through.
there a rock covered in hay?
Yeah, what was that?
Oh
That
my
wasn't
God.
fair.
There's a... It flew.
What flew?
A bug. That was like a little bug that just crawled around and, you know, it's about
They're
to
lined up
crush
on the
it.
grid.
It
They're
flew.
ready to start.
So, didn't want to get crushed on its walk.
That's okay. I feel like going for a walk. Oh, wait, I didn't know.
Yeah. Makes me think that they're a bug with probably a very large view of the world. The way that like most bugs don't even know you're there if you're waving your hand over them because they're not part of their world and their vision of what they see. And so if the bug can just fly and go into the world of the sky, then it must have a high awareness. Okay, we go really slow around. Yeah, really careful as you go around that one. There's this one too, this one too, this one too, this one too. Whatever, man. Whatever. No, they're not rocks. God darn it. I don't even care. I don't know why they made them like rocks, though. No, don't go airborne at that time either.
See ya!
Yeah, whatever. Honestly, if you went to go see a race and they were driving like this, you'd be like, whoa, okay, what a race. Oh, what, I'm spinning again. Ah, Jesus. Spinning in circles like crazy. Like a frisbee out here. It's like they iced them. Like it's raining with like an icy streak. And my tires are made out of wax. Melting wax. Like no, my tires are just regular tires, but they covered them in canola oil.
Good person!
No, I'm not ready, you bastard.
Pause it.
You effed me up. You effed me in the A, as they say in the PG-13 world.
I don't think they even say that.
What?
I don't think they even say that.
Yeah, like if you're trying to be like, you know, like, say fuck in the ass, and don't like chill, you say I get your effed me in the A.
Yeah, they don't even say that. That's still...
That's what I used to say when I was a kid. I didn't want to get in trouble. I'd be like, go get F in the A. And they'd be like, Sean, don't be mean. Instead of like,
What?
oh my
I'd
god.
be like, that's vulgar, kid. Don't fucking say that around me. I don't want to hear kids saying that. I'm good.
You'd be an uptight mom. If like a kid just said that to his friend, you would be like, don't say that.
Oh, I thought you meant like teachers or something.
Of course,
Wow.
you do not speak to adults like that. No, that is obviously a terrible thing and that should be disciplined. Yeah, that would require some discipline. If some kid tells his teacher to get F'd in the A, even if he doesn't even if he says it like that, in that exact little like PG-13 way, that it would still be. Yes, completely disgusting and inappropriate. And you're right, if it was like a young boy that said it to you and you were a woman, I'd be like, your mom, like, do you not have a mom or dad that's teaching you how to become a young man? Like, and not talk to women like that? Like who's your parents and what's going on there? And, what's it called? Yeah, I totally understand now. But yeah, if it's just a kid talking to a kid, you should let them, be vulgar. That's how kids tell, especially how boys. I don't know if girls did, but it's
Oh. Ow.
What just happened?
Ow. I stood up too early. Ow.
You stood up too early?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to wait 15 minutes?
Ow.
Like, what do you mean you had to stand up too early?
The thing hit me in the scraped me in the back.
You stood up too early, so something scraped you? Because you should.
The same, oh my god, the same effing way.
In the same way.
In the same way, I got scraped outside.
In the same way that you
right
got
here,
scraped
I got
outside.
scraped right here.
Right?
I was,
But
like,
what does
right
being
here.
early have to do with that? You
I
said
got up too early, like up here instead of like over here.
Oh, that has nothing to do with time. That's location.
I got up too early.
No, it's not early. That's not getting up early that hurt you. It's getting up over there that hurt you. You're a silly bun.
Be quiet.
You're a silly bun.
That's how I wanted to say it.
Sure, I know. English isn't your first language.
It actually is, you dick.
Is it?
Yes.
No, that's funny that you speak like a foreigner. Well, maybe it's because you switch. Maybe it's because you switch between languages so much that, like, I don't know.
You're so weird.
I am. I'm sorry if I'm offending you.
I think
Anybody,
that's something that
not you.
do.
You can be
I told you that
offended.
all the time.
What? That English was number one.
Yeah.
You got like number two.
Like, I didn't learn Gaelic till I was like 6.
I just feel like you have linguistic tendencies in English linguistic tendencies that my mother would have, right? Which denoted that her first language wasn't English and my mother's first language is French.
What do you mean? How is saying early too like a weird thing? Early, like I got
I don't know,
up
like,
too early
because you
in this
didn't-
part of the bed from when I was sitting. I'm sitting.
Got up too
and-
early. See, that doesn't make sense. Like, early is time, and you're talking about getting up like near something. Like you're talking about getting up near the top of the bed.
Oh my
No,
god. Yes, like if you said that you jumped too early at a certain point, you've never heard people say that, oh, he jumped too early and that's why he missed, or he jumped too late, or you hit the ball too late. How is that not something that people say?
Well, that's something you say if you're running towards something and then you jump and then, if you jumped later, you would have
totally not
made it.
something
But if you
people
jumped
say.
too early, it is something that people say.
Okay then.
But like I'm saying that you're sitting on the bed. You stood straight up, hit your head on something above you, or hit yourself on something above you. Your back, right? Hit your back actually, right? Yeah, hit your back on something above you, and then said it was because you got up too early, and so I was like, Like, would getting up at a later date help? Like that just made me. That just yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just really dumb. I'm really dumb, and just didn't. I wasn't able to use context clues there. Put it together.
In certain ways.
Right. No, I get what you mean.
They're not talking about a date.
You mean like fucking? Excuse me for that. Fuck it. We're not on any algorithm, but we got kicked off, and I mean we are still live. So whatever, but yeah, I get what you mean though. You mean that you meant to come out here,
Yes.
and get up. You meant that you wanted to come to the end of the bed and stand up, and you got up too early because your objective was to get to the end of the bed when you get up. So I understand fully.
Okay, so
I'm just stupid. I mean, yeah, stupid slow.
anyway, just
Stupid and slow. It's a really bad combination because then you're slow, right? And you slowly come to a stupid conclusion. It's very bad. It's bad for a lot of.
I don't think you are. I think you just like.
I'm kidding.
I don't know. I don't know what you were thinking because people say that all the time. Oh, you did that part too early.
Yes, I've never heard somebody say it in your context. I got up too early, so I hit myself on that. It's like that has completely to do with location and not time. Like if you're jumping across something where jumping too early would make it so you didn't get across, then yes, time denotes,
But then what I
you could be too early or too late. But what you just did, you couldn't be too early or too late in anything. But now that I understand that it's because you were looking at the entire motion as one action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you were looking at the entire motion of standing up from the bed as one action, and that doing it properly meant to reach the end of the bed when you got up, not be too close to the other side. Now I get it all. I get it. But it's quite convoluted. Don't you think? Okay. I'm glad you see that. I saw on the map that you can kind of use it to see like things that are coming before there's, get a look at the map. It's right there, but you don't. And I don't really need it. It's right there. You saw it? Did you not see the racetrack? Yeah, it helps me as much as it will. I pretty much know everything. Oh no, right into it.
Again.
Why does it turn into rocks? Like sometimes you can go through them, and sometimes they like literally like messy. Like, so it's like as soon as you touch them, they should just go poof into nothing. They should just go like, or they should never, right? It's one or the other. They should always like stay completely together, or they should like not bust at all. Like I don't understand. Huh? You're always cold.
They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start.
That's nice. Good. Never wear pants in bed. I like pantsless girls in my bed. Oh, is it? So you stake a claim here. I like it. Heard that, guys? You likes it here. Ah, no, you bastards! You guys unfair. Ah, backfiring. Saw those people right there. They're like, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was hella funny. The detail of this mission is really well done. Oh my god. Somebody's always flipping right there. Because I don't think they know that it's that crazy right there. It's like a straight up ramp, you know? Yeah, 14 is last because somebody always busts. Right. Right. See, now we're not last. Maybe it's a good thing. Oh no, it's not. I hate that. I hate that. It's like just explodes. Like you just go. Like why are you still being pushed?
You turn a corner, you see no one.
This is on. Is him? You know?
Nope. No one. Nope.
What's up with the spin? What's up with the spin? Why do you spin if you go onto the sand a little bit and then try to come off the sand straight? It's like you're coming off the sand straight and your car's just like, what the fuck is that? You're coming off it straight and just like hover crafts to the side and it's like, what? Why? It's like, you know what I'm gonna do? If that ever happens again, I'm gonna steer purposely the wrong way. Because if I steer the right way, it makes me spin the wrong way. So, steer the wrong way, maybe I'll spin the right way. It's insanity. You got to stay on the road or you're just dead. You're just done. You can't hit anything. The name of the game is just not hitting anything. Not getting into any sand traps. No, not spinning for any weird reason.
Oh, dang it! Stop hitting the hay! Literally, stop hitting the hay.
Oh man. I'm in the mess. I don't care about my hate. Mistake.
No, it's the field!
There's some deals. Perfect. No, what's up with that? What is up with that? Why does that happen? Oh, they're a dummy bar. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
Dude, I think we should just finish it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Sorry,
and
you
just
know, it's
see,
better.
and just see what happens, right? I mean, like, I was literally saying earlier when I was playing it that I was like, I want to impress the Don. I don't know why. But for some reason, I want to, like, I know that he probably would be okay if I just finished it because the other guy that the guy said he wants to win, but he more wants Morello to lose, and Morello loses as soon as that guy loses. Lichtenberg is Morello's guy. He's betting on. Morello can't frickin' drive, right? So he's gonna have his. Oh my god.
I don't know what the fuck a Morello is.
Oh my god. They're two mob. How do you not see that two mob bosses are betting on a race here?
Okay.
Do you not see that? Like, that's why somebody got beat up and I have to.
I just wanted to know who Morello is, and you started going off on me.
I went off on you.
You did.
Morello is the other crime boss, dude. The one that's not Salieri. Mac
What?
with a T.
No, oh, okay.
Thank you for bringing that in, man. It's so good to put back in the fridge. Like, you know how I don't like beverages even that cold, right? So if it's not cold enough for me, that's how you know it probably needs some more time in the fridge. But it's still cold. It is still cold and good. That's perfect.
From Europe, we got the hotshot favorite, Martin.
The hotshot favorite, Martin Lichtenberg.
They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start. They're off. Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg is out. The favorite is out.
I'm guessing he got to start in like the first position, which makes him favorite, right?
You're kidding me!
What's so? No. I should've.
Running into there.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you go into, you're right. I mean, as soon as you go into the sand, you're spinning. You're spinning uncontrollable. You're just spinning. There's no, yeah. Nothing anyone could do about it. Somebody could run up and throw a parachute on it. Wouldn't even matter. Someone could come up and lasso you. Wouldn't even matter.
From Europe, we got the hotshot favorite, Martin Lichtenberg, taking some time out of the international series
Just keep spinning.
to compete. They're lined up on the grid.
I love
They're
the
ready to
detail,
start.
everything in the shine, the texture, it's so great. Is there no wind?
Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his
No,
car.
there is no wind.
Son of a bitch!
The favorite is out. Who's going to survive?
I love how there's no no closure on the cars. You know what I mean? So it's like everyone can just yell at each other. Oh, you bastard! You why?
Go, 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 go! Go! Don't do it again!
Let the music inspire me.
Trailing at the end of the pack. Don't worry, folks. We have doctors nearby if there's any injuries.
No, there's injuries.
Okay.
That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. Yeah,
Oh my god, here, careful. Don't go airborne.
perfect.
Go, go, go! And two more times.
Oh no.
Bruh!
Lichtenberg no longer a contender. The front three are jostling for position. Second lap. Garcia, Lewis, and Jackson are pushing
Yeah,
ahead.
last sucks. Last is inexcusable. Like, you can't even beat like one of them.
Back, go!
Well, I want to know if there's even someone back there.
First to Garcia. Garcia struggles on the back. Has to go anywhere.
There's somebody stuck in it. You saw somebody like stuck behind the thing there. Oh, they've been there. They just gave up. You can't restart in life. You have to just like. I mean, my driving's been good. I have to get up to somebody. We said the lead's been jostling for each other's positions. That should mean that I should pass somebody. Yeah, I should like see the pack soon. I hit my horn. Yikes, that's not good. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Completely off. See it? I just hit completely off my throttle. See, the grass acts fine. All it does is like slow the vehicle down on that side. This is a good, yeah. I don't see anyone. You're right. I mean, I think you're right. I think I'm actually too far behind.
Are these the final podium places, or is it someone else's time to shine?
My time to shine. I also think that if you were allowed to lose, that they wouldn't have that restart race thing right at the end of it when the race ends and you don't win. So let's see if I finish the race and it allows me to continue. It's been a great driving lesson. Yeah, like this is going, like, I know for a fact that now, like this has been such a hard driving challenge that driving through the streets in a car, like for getaways and stuff, is gonna be like, I'm gonna know like all these different techniques and like how the car handles in different ways and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Oh no! First time race. All right, so. Is that for if I like really want to like be first, or is that like, let's just try, let's just end the race and see what it says. I want to know, do I really have to win? Because Lichtenberg, like we expected his car to act bad, and that our guy was just gonna win, right? You know what I mean? But instead, his car just exploded, right? Which took him out of the... You're right. We have to win.
We have to at least get close. Wow.
I don't think we have to get close, Rona. I think we have to win.
No.
Difficulty, but I think because like it's translated now, the difficulty has translated to race. But that's just, it's just like, it goes to show you that they really went hard into doing the physics for this game, you know what I mean? On this, dude, you know what I mean? Like just this one awesome level is better than like any other racing game I've ever played. The way it's like a period piece racing game, like, I don't know, everything is just like... old, and the way everything drives is very realistic and to the physics of that old style. I really like it. The cars are heavy, the brakes aren't good, the shock absorbers aren't good. Mario Kart right there. Bastard!
Jesus!
I always hit my horn.
Far from over.
Squeezing the controller. At that part, you get hella anxious.
What a race today, folks. The drive has been incredible.
No! 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 I swear, dude, I'm literally going like that to the left and it went to the right. So it's like, if I go to the right, would it have gone to the left? I really gotta do that. I gotta,
try to correct.
I have to, right, well, like, no, like, I've tried that too. I've tried that too, and it still spins in that way. So I feel like it has to, I have to do it the other direction. I feel like it'll spin the other way. Or maybe stop spinning at all, I don't know.
From Europe, we got the hot shot favorite. They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start. They're off. Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg is out. The favorite is out.
I don't see why if since he's out, then Morello's boy is out, and okay, and I didn't even hit the sand trap, and I spun out there. Jeez. So Morello's boy is out. So it's like, I don't see, if I win, we at least make the money. You know what I mean? And so it's just, whatever.
From Europe, we got the hot shot favorite. Martin. They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start.
And this is like remade level by level, because you remember me playing this level in the original game, right? It was quite hard too. But I eventually beat it, and I was like, oh, I was just jumping. I was a jumping bean, huh? I got first place, yeah. In the original PS2 game. In the PS2 game, yes, this was just a level in the game too. You had to like do everything the way it happened in the, like they did every level from the PS2 version is in this game redone. Yeah, so this was in the PS2 version too. You know what I mean? There was a race where like you had to fill in for a guy because the Don didn't want to lose a bet. No, 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 no. Oh man.
Lichtenberg's not going to win, and Angelo's trailing too, unless there's more surprises in store.
I think when you start to like be last, then
You start getting, you get anxious, you get crazy. So like, I'm starting to realize that racing isn't really passing each other a lot. You're kind of like gonna be in the same area no matter what, because you all need to really do the same maneuvers, and there's going to only be like small little chances where you guys can like pass each other with small aggressive moves, and so only in those times, you know, can I use, you know, those are the only times that are available to me to try to pass somebody. Other than that, I need to just try to drive, you know? And then, I don't know if that makes sense. Like I need to not try to race, you know? I need to try to drive. Oh my god, why am I spinning around? Just spinning right round, baby, right round, like a record. What are you making?
I'm not making anything. I have to put some female stuff.
I'm not understand.
I
bet you're making food.
Lichtenberg taking some time out of the International Series to compete with us today. Got some news from the grid here. Lost Heaven local favorite Mikey Dunn is out. Replacing him is Tommy Angelo. Well, I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing him good
have to look down at the big papers.
They're ready to start.
See something here?
Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg is
Son of a bitch!
out.
Get out of my way. You suck.
Ah, shit! Asshole! You're kidding me!
No, it's just so crazy that I can kind of drive. Jesus.
You're no good!
You're all no good. Yeah,
I do it earlier.
yeah.
Lichtenberg no longer a contender. The front three are jostling for position. McKellen is leading. Moore not far behind. Anyone can win. Some drivers really starting to stretch out ahead now.
Perfect, huh?
Yeah, when you were making that turn lane.
Sorry, guys. Damn it. It's a little sideshow for them. Just went stupid for him. I was just like, you know what, you guys, give you guys your money's worth. Check it out. I need some cold tea.
This is gonna be a long freaking level.
I'm turning the difficulty down just for this one because there's no way. There's just no way. Like if we can't even finish, like not in last, how are we ever going to finish in first?
That's stupid that they put the freaking sand ice.
They really like. I'm totally fine with them making the cars as realistic as this and the physics as realistic as this, right? But I feel like it's like, come on, man. This race is too hard. This race is too hard, man.
Difficulty.
Wow, driving mode can't even be changed out. I guess the difficulty mode. Please let me go back up if I wanted to.
What is regular?
It's just like the only other ones. I love classic. Yeah. Yeah, so just driving mode being regular is going to just be, it's gonna just change everything. I'm wondering if I can keep it simulation driving. Oh, that's just too easy. I don't like that at all. I wonder if I can keep it simulation driving, but like have them just not be as good. You know what I mean, the other guys? This is way too easy. Like everything just feels like it's like a new car. Yeah, the car's driving like it doesn't weigh as much. Like it weighs nothing, and it's like got like the best brakes ever, and it's not how it should drive. It's not how 1930s vehicles drove. It's terrible.
How much
It just took the driving off of, it said driving style, realistic or regular, like normal, like for norms, you know? You're like, do you want it to be like the way it was for the PS2 game, where it was very realistic, or do you want it to be like this, do you want it to like, you know, do you want the difficulty to be brought down, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, son of a bitch!
Yeah, I did that too. I changed it. That's what I pretty much did because, alright, so I don't know if you saw, but I was on Classic. When you're on Classic difficulty, you cannot change the driving. It stays in simulation. You can't change it until you have to go